FIFA World Cup 2026 just delivered another wild day of drama. Brazil have taken control. Morocco are through. South Africa have made history. And tonight's matches could completely reshape the knockout bracket. Subscribe, like, share. If you want the latest World Cup 2026 breaking news, match updates, and knockout stage drama all in one place, stay with me until the end, because there's a lot to unpack. Let's get straight into the biggest stories from today at the World Cup. First up, Brazil have officially stamped their authority on this tournament. Brazil beat Scotland 3-0 in a dominant performance to finish top of Group C and send a clear message to the rest of the field. This was the kind of performance that reminds everyone why Brazil are always one of the favorites on the biggest stage. The attack looked sharp, the movement was dangerous, and the confidence in this team is clearly growing at the perfect time. Brazil now head into the knockout stage with momentum, belief, and the kind of form that can scare every opponent in the bracket. And the bigger headline here is not just that Brazil advanced, it's how convincing they look doing it. They don't just look qualified. They look ready to make a serious run at the trophy. Now, let's talk about Morocco, because they have quietly become one of the most dangerous teams in this tournament. Morocco beat Haiti 4-2, and that result was enough to send them through to the round of 32. This team keeps proving that their success on the world stage is no fluke. They're organized, aggressive in transition, and full of confidence. Every time Morocco step on the field, they look like a team that genuinely believes it can beat anyone. And that is exactly what makes them such a dangerous knockout opponent. So while the spotlight naturally falls on Brazil, don't ignore Morocco, because this team has all the ingredients to cause real problems in the next round. But now we get to the biggest emotional story of the day. South Africa have made history. South Africa beat South Korea 1-0 and, with that result, booked their place in the World Cup knockout stage for the first time ever. This is a massive moment, not just for South African football, but for the tournament as a whole. It's one of those World Cup stories fans love. A team fighting, believing, and finally delivering a historic breakthrough on the biggest stage in football. For South Africa, this is more than just qualification. This is a landmark result. This is a statement. And it shows once again that in a 48-team World Cup, the drama and unpredictability are bigger than ever. Now, while some teams are celebrating, others are heading into tonight with everything still on the line. And that brings us to the biggest storyline moving forward, tonight's crucial final group stage matches. Because the next set of games could dramatically change the round of 32 bracket. Let's start with Group E. Germany face Ecuador, while Curacao take on Ivory Coast. Germany are in a strong position, but this group is not fully settled yet. Ecuador still have a chance to shake things up. Ivory Coast still have plenty to play for. And one big swing in goal difference, one upset result, or one late goal could completely change who advances and who get a more favorable path in the knockout round. Then we move to Group F, and this might be one of the most fascinating groups of the night. The Netherlands face Tunisia. Japan take on Sweden. And there is serious pressure all across this group. The Netherlands have looked dangerous. Japan have had strong moments. Sweden have shown they can score. And Tunisia still have a chance to spoil someone else's plans. This is exactly the kind of final group stage night that can produce chaos. One slip, one red card, one missed chance. And suddenly a team that looked comfortable is in trouble. Now let's talk about Group D. The United States face Turkey and Paraguay take on Australia. This is a massive night for the Americans. The U.S. have already shown real quality in this tournament. And now the challenge is to finish the group stage strong and carry momentum into the knockouts. But Turkey won't make life easy. They know what's at stake. And on the other side, Paraguay versus Australia could turn into a direct battle for survival. This is where the tournament gets really tense. Every point matters. Every goal matters. And because of the new format, even third-place scenarios can become incredibly important. So the big picture right now looks like this. Brazil are rolling. Morocco are dangerous. South Africa are celebrating a historic breakthrough. And teams like Germany, the Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, the United States, Australia, and Paraguay are all staring at huge pressure moments over the next 24 hours. This is where the World Cup starts to feel different. The margin for error gets smaller. The intensity gets higher. And every match suddenly feels like it could define a nation's tournament. So here's the big question. Who is actually building momentum at the perfect time? Is Brazil becoming the team to beat? Can Morocco make another deep World Cup run? Can South Africa turn this emotional qualification into an even bigger story? And which team is most likely to shock everyone in tonight's matches? Germany? Japan? Sweden? The United States? Or maybe Australia or Paraguay? Drop your predictions in the comments right now. Who wins tonight?